Hello, everyone. Welcome to Phoenix Tremayne Soap Fam Live. Going to be talking to you guys about the soaps today. I did not announce, although I said I was going to be doing Saturdays at 2. It's been Saturdays at 3, except for last week. And I need to check my audio. Although I said I was going to be doing Saturday. Okay, so my audio is working. And I just also want to go back here and click play to turn the sound off so I can make sure everything is happening like it's supposed to. So, welcome everyone to SoFam Live. I'm going to go ahead and give you some of these um, spoilers, talk about the things that happened this week. Um, I think I want to begin with Bold and the Beautiful because on Bold and the Beautiful, ain't a lot happened. Most of the week was just Liam freaking out about getting found out, freaking out about not telling the police, freaking out about not talking to Hope about it. Bill saying, keep your mouth shut. Them shutting Wyatt out because, Wyatt, he can't hold water. So, still wishing it was Flo. I think so many more stories could have come out, so many more tragic, dramatic stories could have come out if it had been Flo, but I guess that ship has sailed. And, we just have to fast forward through this boring wedding and at least that's what I do when I see Flo on the screen. I instantly fast forward because I know ain't nothing gonna be said or done that I want to see. I do the same thing with Abby on Young and Restless. Um, we also had this week a police chief that clearly writers don't know what police chiefs do. So if you go to my video where I talk about the police chief, and I actually give the police chief's job description. None of it is investigating a hit and run accident. Um, that's not his job. Just like Jordan is the police chief on General Hospital, half the stuff she do is not in her job requirements. Hello, Bobby Ruffin. Thank you for joining. So, like I said, I came in here and didn't let anybody know. I usually send out a reminder that I'm going live so folks can know. Doing so fam live. And, like I said, just kicking things off because I know as people come in, they're going to have questions. For me, I'll be answering questions. And, we are going to be in there and have some fun today, at least for an hour. And thank you, Bobby Ruffin. Yes, guys, please hit the like button. Hitting the like button lets YouTube know this good channel for soap fans so they can come and get this good soap gossip and soap spoilers and soap news. So one of the other things going on, Bold and Beautiful, they actually surprised me by putting Carter and Zoe as the promo for the week, as if anyone has actually had time to be invested in this relationship between Carter and Zoe. First off, they didn't give them any real romance. There was no reason for them to sort of come together. Like we never saw them really date. They never had any deep conversations. And then before we knew it, he was like, "I want to marry you," and she's like, "Oh no, what's going on? I barely know you. You want to be my husband?" And then Zende shows up, that non-acting actor. He's like Flo Part Two. Then then he comes in and it's like they fast forward and rush through her liking Zende, and now they then catapulted back and did a cartwheel, and now Zoe wants Carter back, and they got a promo. But I have a sneaky suspicion somebody complained about diversity, and because black folks are rarely in a promo about their own storyline, But this week, not only was Carter and Zoe in the promo, but also on Young and the Restless, they had Ray and Lola up in the promo. It's like, okay, okay, I'm happy there's a little more diversity up there, but better late than never. So, what else? Hello, Lynn Streeter. So also, uh, let's see, what else happened? Bold and Beautiful. What else happened? Um, oh, Quinn. I think Quinn is going to be Carter's new woman. So I saw the writing on the wall for that. Hello, Wendy Kendarian. And that is the in the spring preview. It said that I'm Zoe Quinn would be struggling with being attracted to another man, and there will be a will she or won't she go get some. And now she's telling Carter about her sex life with Eric being non-existent. I'm just adding one plus one and getting two. Um, let's see what else. Um, Young and Restless. I'm actually happy that I'm able to watch Young and Restless again because for almost 6 months I couldn't. It was hard to watch, bad writing, bad. I won't say bad acting, but it was just a really hard show to watch with storylines I didn't care about. And now there's storylines I don't care about. Don't care what Phyllis is doing. Phyllis, they should have never recast with the original Michelle Stafford. They perfectly fine with Gina, but they just don't know what to do with her. And we also have Abby, who I hate, and I hate this storyline they got. So I see where's Perry is in here and says, "Love Kyle Abbott." Uh, so the big question is, will Kyle love Tara? Summer spent so much time worrying about what Sally was going to do, and then Tara came up, not only being somebody Kyle was interested in, but she's got his baby and crazy husband. Yeah, Wendy, with when you see my, I got to do it. I have them all queued up, but after I do this live, I'm gonna go ahead and edit my weekly spoilers for Young and the Restless because on the weekly spoilers for Young and the Restless, it reveals that Ashlyn is having a heart attack and Victor's going to take advantage of it. And I don't know how he's going to play it, how it's going to play out, but he's trying to convince Ashlyn to sell Syraxis to him instead of Victoria because he's mad at Victoria. So and he wants to get back at Billy and all that stuff. So I wonder if Ashlyn's heart attack is going to sort of be like a who had, like Tracy, was it Tracy and her father on General Hospital when her father was having a heart attack and she took advantage of that situation. Um, but there have been soap moments, even Alexis and Cecil, where a heart attack can lead to great opportunities on a soap opera. So let's see what else is going on in the comments. Right now, we're talking about Young and the Restless. So, yeah, Bobby, I definitely think that Victor's going to get the company back, but there's also a spoiler that says Billy um, gets a victory or something. I don't remember the exact wording, but I hope the victory ain't Syraxis. But then again, Ashton Nate's any Jabot Abbott, so I don't think he would do that. But I wonder if Ashlyn. I'm not saying Ashlyn will die from a heart attack. If he did, I wonder if Victor would just fill out the paperwork and be like, "Well, it's mine now." I definitely can see that being a Victor move. Um, me see. So Lynn Streeter, Bell did not kill Charlie. It was Jan. So don't put misinformation in there. Jan Spears killed Charlie. Um, so does anyone have any questions about Young and Restless? Now that that's the topic for now, because I would really love for them to get. Well, I'll say this other thing. I'm actually happy that the social distancing, they're able to do less of it safely. So now we actually have actors on the screen kissing again. And I thought Colin Summer was going to kiss on Friday, but they must have did those episodes prior because I know now that the actors are getting their shots, and tape being tested heavily, that they're like, okay, we're overdoing it, but safety first. But okay, y'all can get back to doing what y'all were doing before. Hello, BBW women. Um, Thanks for being a member. And I see Phyllis Pearson, Apple Chick. Uh, yeah, those are so far three members in the room. And so, okay, here's a young Russell question. Um, well, he can't do that because he don't really have money like that. He's really working for his mother for the most part. Because Jill has the final word on everything. She's just letting Billy and Lily run a company. Plus, Lily is his other half. So, and Billy can't leave Chancecom because he doesn't have it. But but him and Victoria doing something together is a possibility. But that would take him out of Lily's orbit, and I think they want them together for that triangle. So, let me see. I can't really talk about General Hospital because I'm 3 weeks behind. I kind of I've been trying to get back into it, but General Hospital has been boring as hell. So, but I can say Kali Thabo, I released that video last night. Um, she tested positive for the virus, but she doesn't actually have it. It was a false positive, and she was extremely angry that she's missing 2 weeks of work, that paycheck, because um, because of a false positive, and she's like, they need to change the rules. But it's actually a law that she's mandatory. She has to be quarantined 10 days, can't come to work for 10 days. So we won't be seeing Kelly. And I think you probably already know the news about Carla Mosley replacing Michelle Morgan temporarily as Amanda starting on April 29th because I released that video too. Um, Bobby, I'm trying to get into General Hospital. I even tried to say, okay, I'll forget the 3 weeks that I missed. I'll just miss it because I do the spoilers, so I know what's going on. But I'm gonna try to maybe tomorrow force myself to to watch them episodes. Um, but I really feel like General Hospital and some of the other soaps like Young and the Restless are just spinning their wheels trying to get the May sweeps. So I don't think anything major will happen until the end of April, which is actually when May sweeps begins. Um, that last week of April. Let me see. Um, you see, heard of Victoria told on Adam. Yeah, she told on Adam on Friday. Well, Adam can't be in charge because he's still on the run and missing. Um, I don't know why Victor hasn't taken back Newman from Victoria since she's wielding all his power wrong and against him. But yeah, he should have took the company back, and that would have showed her. Hi, Gwen from Indiana. I think Indiana. Um, Let me see. Yeah, for whatever happened, she's not come back to Bold and Beautiful. Someone in the comments said that they talked to her on Instagram or something, and she said that leaving wasn't her choice. So yeah, um, I'm trying to remember. There's something else I wanted to talk about. As far as Days of Our Lives, yeah, it was clear on Friday that Jan is the one that killed Charlie. I didn't know that Jan had been violated before. So that was them telling you her motive. They revealed the killer on Monday. For whatever reason, Belle's going to think that Sammy set her up, but Sammy didn't set her up. It was Jan. Why would Sammy set her up? So, and it's a woman in the red coat, and nobody else but Jan would be the one who would want to set up Belle. So that's why she's suddenly out the coma. So they can do that reveal that Jan is the one that got rid of Charlie, and then she had this. I mean, I'm really disgusted by Jan being the person who did it because when spring previews came out, Ron said that he was concocting a mystery that you could follow along with and solve if you're paying attention. And I followed along, and the way it was written was okay. Here's a suspect or two this week. Okay, they didn't do it. Now here's another one this week. No, no, they didn't do it either. Then we worked our way all the way down to Jan. So Bell didn't do it. Uh, Sean clearly didn't do it. Sean wouldn't set up his wife. John is a witness to what happened. So the only suspect left, because everybody else has been counted out, is Jan. so so we'll find out on Monday that Jan is the one that got rid of Charlie, and he picked a character that's a throwaway character that he can easily just take off the canvas. Go, hey, Jan was back for a couple of weeks. Now we know she did it, and now she's back in the mental institution or jail or wherever she's going next. Um, Hi, Shelly Chow. Um, well, Amy, the problem with Jan being it is that there was no build up to it. It's just these are the only people we got left, and it's her. Hey, Omar, thank you for being a member. Um, so yeah, and I'm not liking what's going on with Kristen. So, um, well, I still got to do my member video because I'm still putting it together, getting all of the facts of what's going on. But hopefully, I can get the videos out to the members tonight as well. But I'll give you guys who aren't members a quick preview of what's going to happen that I'm going to be telling the members about in full this evening. And that's uh, we got Kristen about to be Kate. So that's the new person. Kristen's kidnapping Kate because Kate finds out that she's not Susan. And now Kristen is going to kidnap Kate and she's going to become Kate and break up with Jake. So people had a fit about Well, Kristen is taller than Sarah, and nobody noticed. Now we got she's Kate, she's Susan, she's Kate, and she's Sarah. That's a lot. Um, that's a lot. That's like when on General Hospital they started using masks a lot on General Hospital with Faison and all those people. You know, it's too much. It's too much. I really need Kristen to start being a little more grounded. You know, because she's gotten away with a lot of crimes and a lot of kidnappings and everything, and because she's got Sarah on an island. And that would be actually a fun way to bring back Sarah. Her and Kate trapped on an island for May sweeps. Um, Chanel, I'm still trying to like. I think she's an okay character. She's I think it's just because she has no tact or finesse with her gold digging ways. You know, and she's running around half naked with Xander, but he doesn't look like he wants some wop. He just kind of looks at her like, okay, we're doing this today. So, when he looked at Sarah, there was some lust in his eyes. This chick's in a negligee, and or nighty, and he's like and seen. So I don't understand why that's going on. I think the scenes were fun. They were hilarious with Paulina and Xander and Chanel. Xander calling Chanel Michelle, and Chanel calling Xander Xavier. So yeah, that should be fun. And now Xander wants $10 million to divorce Chanel, but Paulina's not going to fall for that, based on what I'm seeing in the spoilers. And it says she has a secret. Now, I don't know how they would do this, and this is just my opinion. This is not a spoiler or anything that I've run across to know, but I would love it if Paulina turned out to be Lonnie's real mother, and that Allie slept with Paulina and didn't know it, like slept with the wrong sister, or slept with the sister and didn't realize it was Paulina, thought it was the other one, like sort of like they did on Sanford and Son, where the guy climbed in the wrong window and he thought he was with Fred Sanford's Elizabeth. He thought he was being with Elizabeth, but it turned out he was actually with Vincent. So that was one of them coming out the grave saying, saying, "Get it right, sir." But so I've lost my place a little bit. Let me go down quickly. Uh, okay, so Wendy, Charlie messing with Liam was. If you saw my weekly spoiler review, that was like the worst. I said that was the worst moment of the week. Um, yes, Kristen is going to become Kate. That's her next mask. Uh, see, I wasn't watching Sheila back when she was doing like crazy stuff in Young and Restless and Bold and Beautiful. So let me see. Far as I know, they're not recasting Sierra. The next time she's returning is in the summer. Um, I really wish they would say he was off his meds because I said that was very problematic. Um, with Sierra being somebody that been violated in the past and him not getting consent to give her this drug that he don't know what's going to happen, and that I said in my Days Weekly review that it was actually is making a lot of people not like Ben, that he doesn't have the patience to wait for Sierra to get her memory back. I mean, they did have this huge psychic connection and whatnot. He knows come back sooner or later, but he just can't wait, which is causing her to want to leave town with Theo and go to Africa. Because in Days of Our Lives, you either go to Africa or Paris. It's one of the two. You don't go to New York. You go to New York Africa, or Paris. Those are the three places they send you off to in sailing. Okay, Jane Bunny. Well, I mentioned this at the start of the video when I was talking about Bold and Beautiful, that the spring preview for Bold and Beautiful said that Gwen would meet a new man that she would want to have an affair with, but she's going to try to resist it. That or they didn't say affair; they said she's drawn to. And after she started telling Carter that she wasn't getting none, clearly uh, they're trying to make make this happen. My problem is Rena Sofer didn't look like she was like turned on by Lauren St. Victor. That's my only thing. I didn't really see any like chemistry between the two of them. I felt like it's not as bad as the non chemistry between Zoe and Carter or Zoe and Zendaya, but it's a little spark there, but it's not a flyer. I didn't leave that scene thinking, "Oh, that's hot." They're gonna do it. It was more like, mm, "This is what they wrote." Um, of course, Liam's not going to jail. He's the main character. That's Apple Chick. Sierra's going. Sierra's coming back this summer. I'm just reading down some of the questions. Rosemary, nobody's going to jail. I mean, look at all the stuff Thomas has done. He's not in jail. Look at the stuff the Flo did. She was in jail for like 5 minutes, like 2 weeks maybe before she was out. So even if they get arrested, it's going to come out. They're going to be out really fast. It's not going to be some long drawn out thing. I mean, and technically it was an accident. If they can prove it was an accident, then and they just freaked out, then they probably ain't gonna go to jail. But I mean, Liam's the main character, and he's on contract. So sometimes they do stories where it's like the character's on contract. Even on General Hospital, when a fan told Nancy Lee Grahn, "I'm so sorry, your character's going to jail," and her response on Twitter was, "I'm just going to soap jail. Don't worry about it." So it's just soap jail. Next thing you know, you stop a prison riot or something, and then you get early release. You save the warden, you get early release. I think that's how Sonny got out of jail. Um, well, I don't think she has to do anything other than say that she doesn't want to be with them because she's knows he wants Gabby instead. I mean, it don't have to be complicated. It could be just that simple. Um, okay. Oh, I think Marcy Miller, who's currently playing Abigail, I like her better than Kate Manzi now. There's a reason why she won an Emmy. Um, she has such fire and passion when she plays Abigail, and when she's in scene with Chad, Billy is forced to really be on his p's and q's and rise up to her level. You know, now he's a great actor too, so the two of them together are awesome. I think the only one that needs to step up their acting game is Gwen, and I don't think she's a bad actress. I just think that she needs more emotions to play with. You know what I mean? She's doing okay as Gwen, but she doesn't have that extra something that's winning over viewers to make them feel like she's like a good villainess like Kate or Gabby or or Kristen or Vivian. She's not on that level, but that's the level they want her to be on. I don't know why Bella's rushing storyline. It may be us because a lot of fans were complaining the stories were dragging. He's like, oh, you don't like dragging storylines? Here you go, addiction storyline in 2 weeks. A fair storyline like paternity switch. 2 weeks later, it's out. So yeah, like storylines aren't lasting a month on this show. Yeah, it came out of nowhere. It is interesting that Lawrence St. Victor is the one that wrote that for that episode. So it was interesting. I agree. Recast Sierra because just ripping her and Ben apart. Like when she comes back this summer for another few episodes, it'll probably be her catching Ben with somebody else, so that then she can be mad and leave again. So I can see that happening. Ben, you betrayed our vows. I need some time. I'm gonna leave town again. Oh, Tom should have been in jail for killing the black girl. I know fans saying, "Oh, she looked at her phone. She was being chased down. If she wasn't being chased down, she would have been trying to hurry up and tell Hope what happened. Trying to tell Hope the thing the fans have been begging for Hope to find out for almost a year." I don't know how long Sarah will be gone from the show, but I'd rather Gabby have a whole new man altogether. Maybe Gabby and Brady. Kristen hasn't messed with Gabby yet. I don't think soaps really care about Justice when he's the main character because they're not getting rid of the actor. Like I mean, a spark, J Money is a good word for it. There was a spark, not a fire. There's just like a that much chemistry. Now we need that much chemistry to come up next. Um, so so we got Ron not trusting Finn. I think for now, you know, you know, it is what it is with him until they say otherwise. Yeah, Marcy, because I remember when Kate left, I was mad. I was mad when Kate left because I love me some Kate Manzi. But then when she came back, then she didn't want to be there. Both, she was like Sam in General Hospital, Kelly Monaco. You can tell when an actor is just getting a paycheck and they don't want to do their job. That's how Kate Manzi was when she came back this last time. Marcy came back and set the screen on fire. So yeah, I doubt Gwen is going to give up her baby. My main concern now is Abby going to cause have a miscarriage. So because I can't remember, you're a member, so when I do the spoilers, I'll be giving you some information about the week of the 26th for Days of Our Lives. And there was something in there that made me think that Abigail might do something crazy that causes her to lose the baby. So I'll go over that information, and that's why I said I got a lot of different sources, and I got to put the information together to make a coherent video. So yeah, I have some information coming. Just be on the lookout for that. I agree. I agree. Marcy does give Abigail more layers. Um, And I also think there's an interesting, more of an interesting conversation in the comments about what's going on with this show in regards to Ben. There's a lot of people really upset at the way Ben is being written, and there's a lot of people who are saying, "I told you so." I never liked Ben from the beginning. I never wanted them together. So the comment sections are really interesting to read now because there's people who hate Ben, people who love Ben, going at it. Yes, Laurent St. Victor, according to what I read, he also wrote for Bone Beautiful. Back in 2015, he wrote 2 episodes. Oh yeah, he got rid of her. I mean, he is can't say certain words on YouTube, but yeah, it's his fault. So seeing Thomas all upset that Vinny met his supposed demise, so I'm still waiting for proof of the source because once again, in the membership, I shared rumor control information with them that might not have been Vinny that got hit. So, but it's ironic seeing Tom is upset that about a car accident when he even went down there down the hill and looked at the body. He ain't tell nobody or nothing. So it's like, yeah, Tom is definitely got rid of her. I just saw something about Thomas. As far as I know, nothing's happening to Thomas. When you hear really wild speculation like that, it's usually clickbait. So I actually was going to do a video going on YouTube and different places and showing you sites like Celebrity Dirty Laundry and all these claims that they made about things that were going to happen and never happened. Except I wasn't going to say their name, but y'all know there's a bunch of sites out there, including Celebrity Dirty Laundry, that start all these ridiculous rumors. And if they put in there, oh, Thomas is getting bumped off, then, or this person's pregnant, it's just for you to click on it so that they can tell the advertisers, look, we got this many people coming in looking at these videos, so we want to charge you this amount of money. Herman, you agree with me. I said this in another video. I said, I don't like Philip because he's creepy and he's always bobbing his head. And he always looks like he's up to something. Even when his character's not up to anything, he always looks like he's thinking of a dark plan, or I won't say dark plan. He's thinking of some kind of plan. It's like if you were a woman, I would never leave your drink around him. If you leave your drink, I would like throw that ish away. Um, I didn't see that promo, so I can't really talk about it. But I do know a couple weeks ago, um, they were trying to, like Roman said, he wanted to get back with Kate again, but they never went anywhere with it. It's possible because they've been giving you the signs, like Chad was saying on Friday. You're not supposed to drink while you're on your meds. Which means look what happened when she was drinking with her meds before. She ruined her mother and father's anniversary party. I can understand why Jack. I don't think Jack is all about Gwen. I think he's trying to balance between his two kids. He feels guilty that he wasn't there for Gwen, and he didn't know, she was his daughter. So, you don't just abandon your kid because they made mistakes. Now, Gwen made some big mistakes, but look who's talking. I mean, Jack violated Kayla. So yeah, Jack's no saint. Jack's done stuff he did, he wish he didn't do, and so does Gwen. So I don't see that as something that because she did what she did with Abigail, that he's going to just abandon her. That's his daughter. Ron, I'm not watching General Hospital right now, but I'm almost 100% sure, based on spoilers, that Brooklyn is faking her pregnancy. If she's stealing maxi sonograms, then it's clear that she's not pregnant. Yes, Marcy is coming back after maternity leave. It's just maternity leave. Maternity leave is temporary. Just like Jacqueline McKenna's Woods. She's over there on Bold and Beautiful. She's on maternity leave. They're usually gone for about a month. Well, Maxie was going to fake her baby's demise, so clearly, but it's just, I just realized they're just recycling the Nell storyline when Nell gave her baby to Brad. So Maxie giving her baby to Brooklyn. It's just it's the exact same storyline, basically. And why does he always look mad? I'm guessing you're talking about Philip because we were talking about Philip earlier. I don't know when Sarah will be seen again because according to what I'm being told, she was fired. So might have been a false positive. She might have had a miscarriage. She was gone for a while. He got arrested. If I remember correctly, he got arrested. Well, people in the comment section, I think they can answer that question better because I think he got arrested, but I think that's one of them days where the governor interrupted the show to give us some updates. So I don't think I saw the full ending. Like I didn't even see the explosion with Sierra. So I remember I saw a part of the episode, and then in the next episode, Ben was taking Sierra to the hospital. So I can't say if he was arrested because the governor keep interrupting the show. If it's not the governor, it's the president. So one of the two kick in to interrupt our favorite shows. And I'm like, why can't they make these announcements during the actual news? The news is like 2 hours later or an hour later. So instead of interrupting the soaps, actually tell people news during newscast time. Oh, so this is Salem. So is he dead, or is he presumed dead? Now I want to go back and look at it. See, the problem is the only way for me to see it is to go back to like the NBC Peacock app, and they force you to watch commercials. That's why I don't go back sometimes. I think okay, this is what I think is going to happen. Tom is going to find out Lenny, Lenny, Liam is the one that hit possible Vinny because I did read that it could be Vinny's twin brother. So, but I'm still waiting for confirmation that um, Vinny's still alive. His twin brother was visiting, and that's who actually got hit by the car. So that's why I've been avoiding talking about it. I let the members know about the rumor, like the whole story about what's supposed to happen, but I also let them know it's a rumor. But I know I try to give the most accurate spoiler out there. I don't want people watching my videos going, "Well, Phoenix said." No, Phoenix did not say that because I do rumor control videos for everybody too. But I was still waiting for some more proof on that. So if what I read is right, Thomas is going to overhear, and it's coming up too. The next somebody's about to find out next week that Liam hit possible Vinny, which is why those rumors could be true. And he finds out that Vinny's not gone. He goes to tell Hope, and he overhears Liam on the phone with Bill, and he decides not to. Excuse me. He decides not to tell anybody because he wants to torment Liam, and as long as Liam is seeing ghosts and whatnot and scared of what he did, he either can blackmail him to stay away from Hope, or he can just let Liam be Liam and not be able to be with Hope, leaving it open for Thomas. Which means if the rumor is true, and this is the route Thomas actually goes, that's Liam's back in with Hope, because Hope will find out she was manipulated and she'll want to be back with Liam. I mean, Ron, I don't know if Steffi will be able to stay away from Liam because that's the writers constantly putting them back together, but fans are tired of it. Okay, Herman says presumed dead. As far as Orpheus' son with the two names, Christian and whatever the other name he went by. Well, it could even be Sean and Portia. But I've also seen people trying to hoping that Sean and Alexis and Sean and Anna. So Sean has white options and black options. Thank you. Thank you. I'm ready for Katrina to go. But yeah. Unless she takes some acting lessons. That's all I'm asking. Learn how to use inflection in your voice and in your mannerisms, and actually learn how to be an actress. That's all I'm asking for. Not just a mannequin and model that they make half naked and say, hey, here you go. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I just just go with it, because I can't deal with the commercials. Oh, I would love for Thomas and Hope to get together just to see Brooke face. That would be everything. Hello, Gwen. How are you? I think anybody who knows me knows I refuse to answer any question that has the word Johnny in it. I delete those questions or ignore them. Yeah, yeah. I think it would be funny because Liam's already freaking out. I can only imagine how much more Clifton can freak out and lose it. Well, I mean, Nadia is beautiful, so I was shocked when they fired her way back when. But yeah, but I think she's just the character Chloe is stupid as hell. Why would you ever want to be with Brady for any reason, knowing that he's with crazy ass Kristen? Period. She was ready to blow her away, and Chloe still wants some. You know, I can understand why she don't want Philip, but I'm sure there's other eligible bachelors out there. Maybe she go find Deimos. I miss Deimos. I don't think Thomas knows what a good path is. Thank you, thank you. Christian and Evan were the names he went by. So I mean, an Apple Chick can answer that question too. What happened to Evan after the explosion or before the explosion? So I see Adi is late. Jan killed Charlie. Yep, we don't like Flo. Oh, I made this point in the Lasso Fam Live. I made this very same point the Lasso Fam Live. Um, and Nicole, I read in the spoilers that Nicole is going to get jealous when she finds out Ava and Rafe kissed. She got a whole husband. He's gone, but he's loving Africa. He don't want to come back, but yeah, Nicole is going to get jealous finding out Ava and Rafe kissed. People keep trying to give Finn a pass. I've heard people say that Quinn's his mother, that he's evil, that he has a secret. But what they're putting on the screen is none of that. None of that. So until I see a genuine spoiler that says that something's wrong with Finn, I'm gonna leave it as is, for the simple fact that when it comes to Finn, they acknowledge that fans have wanted Steffi to have her own man for a long time. Writers come up with plans all the time that fan complaints can change. They may have seen how happy Steffi is with Finn for the most part and may want to keep it that way until they're ready to put her back with Liam. So far, she hasn't even had the baby yet. So they have a long way to go before you get evil Finn, if that ever happens. Exactly. I want to see that look on her face and them tears come streaming down like she Katie. Herman, Nadia has beautiful eyes and beautiful big whatevers. um, Yeah, that was before my time, but that gives her the motive. Mm. Did not know that. No, he's not. I'm not 100% sure he'll be stay on the show. We'll see in May. We'll see in May. Thomas will not stay a good character. So already just set your mind to it that just like they won't stop Liam and Steffi from getting back together, they won't let Thomas be good for a very long period of time. Well, you just got to be a little more patient. Jack K really has a story. They're rolling out slow, whatever her plans are for the square. And then this week she's going to tell the babies a secret that she's been keeping. So I don't know if the audience will hear the secret, but she has a secret. They definitely have a definitive plan for Paulina because I'm sure Jack K don't come cheap. I'm not sure about this one. Ron's about to get kicked out the chat. People, he's not gone because of COVID. Become a member and watch the video that explains why he's gone and never coming back. He's already asked to come back. I said no. So no. Well, I like Thomas, and I'm happy with him being bad. There's got to be some bad characters on the soaps, so I like him being bad. I just don't like when they go so far, like what they did with him and Emma in that car accident. That made me hate him for a little bit, but I know it's the writing, it's not the character or the actor. Yeah, Paulina, I'm interested in seeing where she's going. I mean, she's about to get nice and cozy with the mayor. So there's something going on with Paulina. I even love that in the promo, Xander said he wanted $10 million, and she just laughed in his face. Like I'm one of those people that don't want Peter to go because I think that the problem with Peter that a lot of people are struggling with is they don't close out any of his storylines. He just keep hurting people, and then nothing happens. They don't even come after him. I don't even understand why Peter is still alive based on the people he's hurt, especially a hitman. Thank you, Lynn. Well, Valentine and Anna were never together. He was with her sister. There's no word on Bonnie Lockhart right now. I think Brooke and Eric being together would be boring. Brooke needs a brand new love interest. No, I don't think they're going to go to jail. Far as I know, Ray's not leaving the show. Yeah, I would get another DNA test for Liam. He doesn't seem like he's Liam's father, based on that way he's acting. So far, Cyrus has been a long term character. I feel like somebody's going to get bumped off in May, and it'll either be Cyrus or it'll be Peter. The problem with Shannon with recreating Faison with Peter is that Faison isn't a continuous character. You know, he's not the type of character that can be on long term because he's too bad. You know, to realistically be around these people. Although Franco was around everybody and he did worse stuff. I agree. Kristen and Brady should be together. That's one of the couples I like. Although with everything she's doing now, I don't know how they going to actually realistically keep her on the show. But she's done worse, and she's still there. Leanne Hunley was. I don't think she was on contract. She's reoccurring. If I'm if I remember correctly, isn't that the actress that plays Anna? Yeah, she's not on contract. She's a recurring player. Maxie would love for Peter, for him to get rid of Peter. She's trying to give away her baby just so that yeah. I think that if there's a who done it with Peter, that the person who did it is Maxie. Far as I know, Sierra is not being recasted. She's just coming for visits like Leanne Hunley. You know, her and Tony just show up and then they go away. So, thank you everyone. That's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I actually managed to start the live at 2 p.m. That is my goal. Saturdays at 2 p.m. So I made it. I needed to end it at 3. But I really appreciate everybody joining me. And hopefully you'll be able to join me next week too. And I provided you with a lot of great information. A lot of you are asking me the same questions. So if you replay the video, you'll see I've answered some of those questions like 5, 6 times. So I know you all don't come on at once. But thank you for being here. Oh, and I didn't say this today, but Omar, yeah, I like the new faith. I wish that she didn't need Moses to save her, and I didn't realize that boy was so tall. Good lord! But will somebody give him a haircut? I'm just saying. Like I got a hat on now because I need a haircut. But will somebody please give that kid a haircut? He looks like a sloppy Jerry curl. You know how bad Jerry curls have been out for a really long time. It's a sloppy, greasy Jerry curl on like an 18-year-old kid. No, this is not the 80s. Stop it. Thank you for watching.